Hi there, it's Mark, and today we're going to look at, well, not this picture for starters. You caught me just finishing off some black and white edits of Mia and Frankie playing the parts of A2 and 2B from a Nier Automata cosplay. If that means something to you, very good. If it doesn't, also very good. I might as well show you one or two of the pictures. There we go. She just killed him, was walking off into the sunset, or towards my camera, as it were. Anyhow, today is kind of a recap. It's a recap of some of the free packs that I've given away on the channel, which are still available. But because they're a few months old now, they won't be in the recent videos. And those who are new subscribers, unless you've gone back through my channel, won't realise they're there. So I thought, good opportunity just to do a little recap and point you in the right direction. So first up, we have the light flare and brush pack. What is a light flare and brush pack, I hear you ask? It's a pack with light flares and brushes in. But seriously, here's an example of a lamp with a flare added. Now, with all these flares, you can go over the top or subtle. You can change colours and so on and so forth. Here's the sage with a flare over the top. Sorry, it's called the glass house now. It's not the sage. And here's Ella on a shoot in Marsden Rock with a sun flare coming in from behind. And here are the brush shapes. So because it's a brush, it'll work in Photoshop and Affinity and any software that accepts .abr files, such as Photoshop and Affinity. And of course, with it being a brush, you can change the size, you can change the density and so on, and of course the colour. And here are the flares. So with each of these packs, you get these cue cards which tell you which flare is what, and what the name is and what they actually look like as a thumbnail to help you navigate through. So that is the light flares. Next up, before we do that, sorry, each of these packs has its own 10-15 minute tutorial video, which I will link to below in the notes so you don't go scurrying off just now. And in those videos, I explain how to download, install and use the packs with examples. So it keeps you all on the straight and narrow. So the same applies for every single one. So I won't bother repeating myself there. So backgrounds. Well, with backgrounds, here's a shot of Helen on a graveyard rock shoot we did. And I took that in order to apply this background, which I think looks rather splendid in this scenario. There are cue cards for these as well. So here are some of the thumbnails of the backgrounds, from forecourts to abandoned rooms to doors to forests and so on and so forth. There are a lot of backgrounds for you to use. So you don't have to necessarily, for example, in Photoshop, have to do a generate background and use the AI credits and such. You can actually use generate background and provide your own background, in which case you could use one of these. And then you would just have to do a little bit of toning and a little bit of changing to get it all to blend in. It's all explained in the video that accompanies this particular one. Again, down below in the notes. I said I wouldn't repeat myself on that, but I just have. Brush pack. It's a pack of brushes. Well, Photoshop brushes or Affinity brushes. And here's an example. Motocross event with a dirt explosion behind. Ballet event with a powder explosion behind. And again, you get thumbnail cards which show you what the brushes look like so you can understand what they are. And because they are brushes, colour them, change the size, change the orientation, mix and match them, blend them together, do whatever you like. Video tells you all. I still said I wouldn't say that, but I have. Moving on, oh not quite, there's some more, and some more. Moving on to the final pack we have, which is textured backgrounds. So with textured backgrounds, there's 160 of them. And again, there's a video. Shut up, Mark. Here are the thumb cards. You can see there's just oodles of them in all different colours. So that's it. You may have missed it if you're a new subscriber, but we've got 4 sets of brushes, overlays and such to give away. Now, if you go to my website, you won't find a direct link to these yet. Because I've always done this side of it through the YouTube channel. So on the particular videos, there will be all the links you need down in the video notes. And that's it. And guess what? I think that's worth a subscribe if you haven't already, and possibly a like. Or what about ringing that bell to be notified of future releases, be it free things to give away or tutorials on Affinity, on Photoshop, on Lightroom, on Nik Collection, on Photolab, photography, how to make a quiche. Actually, I'm joking, that's what I'm doing tonight. So I'm off to the shops now to get some broccoli, some sweet corn, some flour and so on. And I'll let you know in the next video perhaps if I remember how the quiche went. Bye for now.